Thank you for coming back to the channel and enjoying some more ideas of how to make your customizing just a little bit different. And if you saw this clip on Instagram, yes, I did bend some styrene. And it did start out nice and straight, just like this rod here. Whoops, let's put it back in place. Here we go. This is the end result. How did I do that? Well, through the power of hot water. I ended up bending it with a wire in the center. By the way, the styrene is hollow, until I got the C shape that I needed. I made it just a little bit bigger so that I could cut down exactly the size I wanted to have. So I know a lot of you got this figure because of the head sculpt and the extra hands and the battle damage, and that's all good and dandy, but I already have 4 or 5 of these and they're all different. I've sold 1 or 2, but I got this one only because, well, yeah, I got it because of those other reasons, but specifically because of the accessory. What accessory am I talking about? Well, let me show you in a little better light, because I know a lot of you will want to see the correct colors. Here's the battle damage, here's that extra head, and yeah, it's got that ugly plastic cape. I will be changing that out. I'm really unhappy that it only has color on the front. Totally forgot about the back. But that's okay. I didn't buy it for that reason. Again, I already have several of this, and I can always touch it up later. I got it for this very same reason. The accessory, as I was mentioning earlier, that lamppost, I really enjoyed this accessory. I cut off that bulb at the top that was bright yellow, and by the way, it was bright yellow to show you that it was lit up at night. It had the shadow painted on there, painted over that, and yes, I added a rechargeable battery, I added a recharging board obviously, and an LED flickering bulb at the top. Could you add a brighter one? You could, but I guess I could do that on the next one. I'll have to get another just to do that. And yes, that is a real glass bulb. I had to cut it and fix it so that it would stay in place on that socket. I will share some close-up details with you in just a moment. However, what I do want to tell you is that what makes this piece a little bit different is that you can use it in any display that you have. So you can configure to go with any of your other action figures that are 12th scale or 1/10th scale. Now, this is a close-up of that pedestal on the lamppost. I did paint it, yes. I painted it because I added the panel for the switch. And the panel was white. I could have added black, and yes, but I still have to paint it. Inside this bottom piece of the pedestal or the lamp are 2 counterweights to hold it in place. And there's also a rechargeable battery. And there's also at the very bottom a charging port for that rechargeable battery. Everything fits in here nice and tight, nice and snug. Was it challenging? Kinda, sorta, but I really enjoyed working on this. Now let me show you what I mean when you can take this and place any figure you want underneath it. Here's a Robin. And I did add a little bit more light because I know some of you may want to see it. Yes, there are cracks and there are, damage to that light, because that's kind of how it is on some of these scenarios that are painted. Yeah, you could actually put in a better, cleaner bulb if you wanted to, but then it looks too clean. It's all up to you. You could add some wear and tear to the lamppost if you want by adding some silver dry brush. It's all up to you. It's your lamppost. You decide what you want to do with it. I want 2 more of these, maybe 3, and I want each one to be just a little bit different than the other. In any case, enjoy the video. We'll see you next time.